Do you have experience with SAPE links? Obviously, they can be of less value for English SERPs, but some say still work for foreign SERPs. You can get some homepage links from websites with incredible stats for a cheap price. Wonder if anyone used it. I myself have personally not used it. Nick might know a guy who knows a guy who's used them in the past. Nick, what are your thoughts on SAPE? You don't really see people talk about SAPE anymore these days.
It's not quite as popular as when I first started in SEO, where people definitely like to talk about it in back alley forums and stuff like that. Yeah, I've heard of people using SAPE links. They're definitely not as popular as they used to be. Um, but they can be effective. The reason I would say they're not as effective as they maybe used to be is because, for the most part, they aren't a footprint free type of link. Lots of times you're going to see them injected into footers, especially if like they're homepage links. And this is just what I've heard. Or you're going to see
What do they do,
them
like the off the page
hidden,
stuff? It like they
yeah, hidden
do
hidden
mess
in
with the
source
spacing.
code,
Yeah.
things like that. And then, a lot of times there may be not too much of a care for who is allowed to have a link on those websites. So it all comes back to what we preach around here: diversification of your backlink profile. If you find something that's like really clean, hypothetically, could it work to your advantage? I would say absolutely. But if you're looking at a Hail Mary and you're just looking, for getting a handful of SAPE links and, rocketing through the SERPs, I think the days of stuff like that happening, maybe kind of done. There might be some foreign SEO that you could do where it's substantially more effective. But again, I think best practices is always diversification of backlink profiles. So those are some things to consider in regards to SAPE links. And another thing is like, yeah, you don't really know where these links are coming from, or like yeah, a lot of things. Like the whole culture behind SAPE links is kind of shrouded in mystery, so to speak. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I definitely don't put a lot of weight into SAPE links. However, that's not to say that they couldn't be a valuable way to diversify a backlink profile.
Um, yeah, I mean, so he's saying, like, I don't know if you covered this, but he's saying they might still be kind of good in foreign SERPs, and so yeah,
Yeah, or spammier niches, stuff like
yeah,
that. But you still like, okay, so again, as I
it's
understand
not
it,
best practice, but you
eh,
might get away from some stuff. I would personally just recommend staying away from it, and unless you're like a pretty like super like black hat guy and you really know what you're doing, and it's also pretty it's also there's the moral judgment in there as well. But yeah, that's just my view on it. I wouldn't use it for English stuff at all. What were you gonna say, Nick?
yeah, the moral concept is, I mean, like I don't, nobody knows where these links come from or
I'm
like
not
how exactly
judging.
the network gets started, right? No, I'm just saying, like, it's all, like I said, shrouded in mystery. One thing though is, not all SAPE links are created equal. Like it's a large network, and there are large amounts of vendors on there. Um, so some of them are far spammier than other ones. So even if you are looking to go through that network, you're going to have to use good judgment in realizing which ones of these links maybe you want to use and which ones you don't.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.